podcast is powered by Audio House Dublin.
So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, really? That's what you thought of there in the space of that 20 seconds. Come on, man.
Alright, hold up. You know, I'm not a bar spitter though, you know, I can't.
Nah, we don't expect you to bust,
we're not,
16.
Kind of, nah, but I mean, we're here on the Sold Out
you're
podcast.
Really looking like you're about to though.
Yeah. But with your friendly neighborhood yellow man.
Boom. Facts.
And,
I like that one. I like that one.
I got it.
Yeah, that's it. My game.
But now, how are you, man? How's your 2019 going?
Man, 2019 is mental. Mental so far. Gonna be even mentaler.
Yeah,
that's not a word, but it's gonna be.
Man.
Really is.
Ahead
actually.
of, like, I mean, we had to get you in now because you're kind of taking.
Yeah, nah, man. Look, I said I was like, I felt mad, like mad guilty not being able to be here last time when the EP dropped before, like at the New Year and stuff like that. But yeah, I said, nah, today is the day.
Yeah. No, it's good because it's like it's come out. You've got a few videos under your belt too now as well. But I was gonna say, I'm super excited. I think it's the 27th. Unbroken Promises.
Unbroken Promise, man. Can't wait.
Yo, I'm really, really excited for that video.
Yeah, trust. I just need to say a big well done to everyone who was involved, from the production with Chris to Lou, really capturing the emotion of the track. Like, it was phenomenal because I was actually originally on the vocals, really, and she came, showed me up like I'm never singing again in my whole life. No.
It sounds like one of them, like, you know, when like Eminem used to collaborate with like Rihanna or something like that.
Elton John and them. Yeah, no, totally amazing, like top tier. I'm really rooting for Tolu. That's my girl right there. But like, yeah, amazing singer. Like you hear yourself. Yeah, you can hear yourself. Do you know what I mean? How
did that come about? You know, or like, was it just?
Oh man, I think there was a mutual respect from day, like way before Unbroken Promise. Yeah. Just following each other, commenting on each other's posts, and seeing each other in person, and being respectful and, you know, acknowledging each other's hustle, and it was sick. So when I approached her to do it, it wasn't even one of those things where it wasn't a strategic move. It was, I had the song and I had the way I wanted it to sound. I did it. Yeah. I recorded the vocals and everything. Chris would play that track. In terms of
chorus, it was you too.
Yo, it was just me. It was only me. And then my guy Aus, like my personal manager, he messaged me, like, cause I send him all my tracks every time, just cause I trust his ear. He's not very refined in his terminology and use of terms, but he knows how he want, like how it will sound better. Yeah. So I always send it to him, be like, "What do you think?" And he's like, "Yo, what if you got a female vocal on the hook?" Yeah. Not like, with all due respect, but I was like, "Yo, listen, I get it." And I was like, "Yeah." And then I started hearing it. He sent me a few references. I was like, "Yo, I know exactly what's going on here."
You need as well.
But yeah, it's Tolu McKay.
And are they still your lyrics then? If you
them
down first,
I gave her the lyrics. I gave her the concept. She was really sold on the idea, and she captured the emotion brilliantly. Yeah. Like, did the whole thing, and got her in to record the whole thing in like 20 minutes. So it was amazing, man. Yeah. She got lost. She got found. She got drenched in rain. It was lashing. Everything was just right, man. It was an emotional time for everyone. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tolu.
And in terms of the video, is there any? Because I'm trying to think. This podcast might be out when the video's out. Yeah. Is there like? Because it looks like one of your more ambitious videos so far. Like, how did you go about like casting and everything like that? Like,
you know what? My guys at Lemon Zest, Richie and Billy. You know, I'm gonna give them full credit for this, because I've come to them with a piece, and letting them know how I wanted to feel. Yeah. And they've taken that feeling and put it and expressed it visually. Yeah. With their, you know, they've scored everything, every shot, every direction, and they're like, "Yo, we need this. How about this idea? Yeah. What if we got a kid that looked like you?" And here's the crazy thing.
That was that's why I was like, how did that come about?
Yeah, but here's the crazy thing. So they put out a casting call or whatever, and the actor that we found, Chris Rochester, shout out to him, for my granddad, I think he looks quite young, right? And then the kid that we found, Kyrell, shout out to Kyrell, amazing child actor. He looked nothing like me as a child, but looked so much like my big brother. Really? So as soon as I saw those things, it was like, it was it was, I can't explain that kind of moment. It was one of those things, all the dots connected themselves, it manifested.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, this guy, it's not meant to be me. Yeah. It's meant to be my big brother.
That's crazy.
Because my big brother was alive at the time my granddad was looking that age.
Yeah.
I only met him when he was around 68, 60. He was a bit older. So he's not actually meant to be playing me. He's meant to be playing my big brother. We shared the same experience, my granddad. And, you know, so yeah, it was crazy, man. So shout out to Billy and Richie. Obviously they had no idea about that part.
Yeah.
That's just something that connected.
But that's crazy that I like it connected with you.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
manifest that way.
Yeah, trust, man. It was one of those things out of your control. And you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, didn't it? Yeah. Trust, man.
No, that's sweet.
Yeah,
like, cause man, that track is that's a heavy track though.
Oh, trust.
Like when I listened to the EP the first time, that's definitely the track that I was like, this is like another level. Cause like I think everybody like.
So is that your favorite track from the EP?
Definitely, man. Because I think everybody has like a respect for the grandparents, you know. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like I definitely learned so much from mine as well. So I just really connected with that track.
Are you close to your grandparents?
Like like a lot. Like because they like pretty much would have raised me nearly as a kid. Like because my parents would have been in work and stuff.
Okay, I see.
And they're still quite young. So like I used to play golf with my granddad and all the time. You know? Yeah. And like he. Like even still, he picks me up from work every now and again. Okay. And he'll like.
You still have that privilege.
Yeah,
I'm happy for
I
you.
know. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Like when I listen to the track, I'm like, you gotta appreciate. You know, that's what it gave to me.
Yeah. And, see, it's crazy because I grew up with my grandparents. Yeah. You know, I didn't even grow up with my actual parents, so they were my first parents. You know. Yeah. I had an experience with them. Obviously, for other family reasons, I wasn't growing up with my mom. My mom had a different experience with them because these are my dad's parents, and so whatever happened. So I have that respect and love for them as my first parents. Yeah, and my experience with them obviously can't be touched. You know.
Yeah, I like that bar where you say something like, you know, because you're kind of getting at like you might have one way of. Yeah, you know, your relationship with them
doesn't. And I frame this portrait. Yeah, that's how it is. So it's like my mom can tell me about how she was treated, and I can resent them for it. Yeah, but then I still have my own experience, which is crystallized in my memory. Yeah, like in my childhood memory, and that can't be touched. Yeah, you know, and that can't be tainted. I resent for whatever happened. Don't want to go into too much detail. Yeah, obviously, but you know, at the same time. This is what they made me feel. These are my parents. Like, you know what I mean? If someone came and told you something about what your parent did to them, like now, you'd be like, oh, yeah, why would you do that? But hey, that's your dad at the end of the day. So now
you're never gonna like.
Do you know what I mean? It's so it's weird, man. I'm glad you like that track, man.
No, like it's definitely my favorite. Like it's just one of those things. Like just on first listen, it just grabs you. You know, it's just like this is another level.
The ambience and the instrumental as well. Yeah, shout out to Chris.
But man, it's just honestly the bars on it, man. It's just honestly like it's just articulated so well, you know.
Thank you, man.
And then, am I wrong in saying like does the second and like third verse they kind of change topics, isn't it? It's more like about a girl then as well.
Yeah. My ex. So what happened is what I was trying to get across in that song was I didn't want to dedicate a whole song to my granddad. Yeah. For like just as a testament. I didn't want to do that whole thing.
It would probably seem like a bit too it's too committed as well.
Exactly, too committed for the listeners as well. Yeah. So I was thinking of the most creative way to link it in. I also didn't want to dedicate a whole song to my ex. But I wanted to speak about it on the EP because the EP was meant to be a reflection of my experiences leading up to the release. Yeah. So I was like, okay, how can I bring this together? So my granddad died, literally. My ex is also dead to me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's no disrespect to her when I say that. She gets mad offended when I say that. But I mean dead to me in a romantic way. Like, you know, like, it is what it is. We had a thing, but it's not about grief. It's not about, you know, being sad that, or like, it's not on a fuck you level. It's more on a, I'm glad that we had what we had. Yeah. But now it's done. And that's just that's inevitable. That's the inevitability of life. So we can't do anything about that now. That's the only thing that was certain from the start, that one day it was going to end. Yeah. Whether it was by physical, literal death, or however we ended, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always going to end. So I wanted to bring those two together and kind of
no, that makes sense now, because I was kind of wondering that, like when I'm listening, I'm like,
why? So it's like, that's why in the chorus, it's after the first verse, at least I held him in my arms. That's me saying at least we had that sort of intimacy and connection and bond. And obviously it's a metaphor as well for being in that person's company. But then at the end of the second verse is, at least I held her in my arms. You know, also grateful that we had that opportunity, we shared that moment. And then at the end, it's like, after the third verse, like, at least I held them. So, and it's like, at least I held them in my heart.
Yeah, and that can be,
you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
man, I didn't even mean to get that deep like so soon, but like that was one of the, like,
it's good. I like it straight.
When you were when you said like you were gonna come on, I was so excited to talk about that song.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Same. That's why I held off. So like, I held off releasing the video so long, because I really wanted everything. I wanted everyone, you know, true colors. I wanted all the hype and all the. I wanted to die down. Let's bring it back. Let Valentine's Day pass. Like, get all the love out of the air. Let's bring it back to this, and then we can turn up again. You know what I mean?
Turn up with the game.
Trust.
Are you excited for that?
Ah, buzzing, man, buzzing.
Have you ever have you had any phone calls or anything with him yet?
With the game?
Yeah.
With the game. Do you know who his manager is? No. Absolutely not, man.
No?
Yo, no way, man. I'm scared of those guys, man.
Really, yeah?
What
Do you think you'll get to like hang out or anything, no?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure we'd have time like that together, but at the end, see how the vibe is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't want to...
There's some weird ASMR water pouring there again.
Oh, you poured me water and I took a sip, man. That's rude.
Yeah. No, because I remember Nelly was talking about Nilo, because when he was supporting YG, and he was saying like that, like, the security guards just like kicked them out after like 5 minutes or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, sometimes it gets like that, but like when I went on tour with Nelly, he was really cool in the sense that when after, like, he acknowledged that I opened for him and all that. He's like, yo, thank you, little brother, man. I was like, yo, thanks for the opportunity. He's like, no, thank you, little brother. And then we're chilling with his like throughout the whole tour, like in Galway, went out with his people. I've seen Nelly, he's cuffed, so he's not really in that scene. At the time I was single, so I was out here, you know what I mean?
Rolling with that crew.
Yeah, come on, man. And then, but yeah, I was having my 5 minutes of special treatment. Let me live.
Yeah,
I mean,
nah, that's so sweet, man. Like, I mean, how do you find the support act slots? Because, like, that's what, like, because Nilo was saying, like, all this, like, anxiety of, like, you know, they might not, like, kind of folk with, like, the exact same type of music. You know, like, yours sounds.
First of all, let me say I really rate Nilo. I think one of his songs came on my I was listening to No Surrender FM, actually, Mathman, and it came on the radio.
Track,
yes, and it was one of Nilo's songs. I don't remember.
Well, it might have been the new one, probably.
Probably was.
Just My Luck, or...
Probably was, yeah. But it was really, I really like his style of hip hop, and you know, he's a sick artist, and that sort of thing. Like, it's normal. Yo, I've done so many support slots to date that it's kind of like my first. You see, I've never had that mindset, you know, because my first support slot ever, I was coming to prove a point. I was like, I've always looked at it as I'm just as good. This person is not a level above me. I don't see it that way. I want you guys to know that he's not a level above me just because I'm his support act. That's the attitude I've always had.
You're like really winning them over. Like.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like I deserve to be here. And in a bit, you guys are gonna be here for me, and this kind of venue is gonna be packed out for me. That's why I come in with that. I come in with that attitude, and I you know, I think the crowd, they feel that confidence when I perform, and you know, once you can shock the crowd back, you know, because they could be like, there've been shows where support shows, obviously they want to be there for the main act. They don't care about the support act like that. So it's your job to put them in their place. You're like, yo, you're gonna listen to me and you're gonna like it too. So it is what it is. Like, don't mind that anxiety, but of course it's normal and everyone's different. You know, that's just the mentality I've had from the get-go. But yeah, it's like, I can understand why someone feel that way. But of course it does get tiring, man, because after a while,
you're doing like a full tour with them too.
Like, so after a while you want to be in front of your own crowd, but it's all timing and placement, and timing and placement. At the end of the day, nothing is lost for you. You perform in front of a sold out crowd, like, you're gonna leave there with a percentage of those people looking you up after. And you get paid to you do what you love, which helps. when the time is right, when you're doing your own tour, all these people in all these places that you've left a mark in are gonna turn up for you. So yeah, that's the way I look at it. It's positioning and placement. Yeah, always.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, man. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say as well, like, how do the crowds, like, do they do you notice that, because you have like such a diverse kind of sound too, because like we were just talking about Unbroken Promises, but it's almost nothing like Oh Lord then, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, do you notice like do they come with you on those like slower tracks, or like do you try and keep it to...
I tell you what, right, I gauge the crowd, and I usually judge the crowd based off the artist who I'm opening up for. So if I'm like, when I was supporting Mahalia, I knew that the crowd were open to that kind of slower tempo, you know, pensive, they want to hear what you're saying kind of way. So I did a completely different set to the set I would have done yesterday at J-Rock. Yesterday at J-Rock, even though the crowd like J-Rock is a lyricist, but I know 9 times out of 10, the people in the crowd, they want something they can bounce to, something they can jump to. So it was a completely different set to that, and I love that I can go in between that. And I think it depends on the crowd really, and I just can't wait till I'm doing my own full tour, and that's coming soon. But when that comes, then I'll get to express my whole artist like in one.
I'm looking forward to like how you kind of like weave that set, you know, and like how you present it, like, because I think,
trust man, it'll be crazy. My last headline show for the Bulletproof EP, it gave me that opportunity. I threw in the spoken word, I threw in the slow songs, I threw in all the country music. I brought the hype as well, and everything was balanced, played with band. So I can't wait to do that again, just so people don't get it twisted. Do you listen to like a lot of spoken word? I wouldn't say I listen to a lot. I don't listen to as much as, you know, actual spoken word fans would, but
still kind of links in, obviously.
It links in, of course, and it's one of those things. Like, do you ever meet people who play football more than they watch it? It's that kind of thing. Like, I'd write spoken word a lot more than I'd listen to. But I listen to a good few people. Shout out to Felly, shout out to Felly Speaks, and all them, Sasha, Natalia, shout out to them, man. And Michael Dagogo, Emmett O'Brien, that's my guy, shout out to him. But man,
because like I feel like I can see like almost like the parallels, especially between your sound, because I feel like a lot of the times in your tracks you're kind of saying something too, and like I feel like that's the point of spoken word, is rather than just the turn up songs. Like, of course, you've always got either a personal or like kind of not political, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you've got a message.
That's important for me, man. That's been important for me from the jump.
Because I remember actually, we should mention, last episode was like episode 5, right?
I went back and listened to
it, and it was crazy because we started out talking about because I was asking you about mumble rap and like your opinions on it, because like you're about to say, like,
exactly. You know, I did mention that in the first interview. I'm pretty sure.
Which is funny, like,
I stand firm in my opinions. Definitely. But man. Episode 5B.
I know, it's crazy because it hit me there, because I was like, that's literally nearly exactly 30 episodes, and I'm like,
right.
Just over 6 months, and even where you were at that point, like, obviously it was just after Bulletproof, probably a bit after, actually.
Bit after Bulletproof.
But like, it's crazy even just how much, like, every time I get someone back on, in just such a short amount of time, how much like even you've progressed and everything.
And it's you know, it's flattering for me that you want to have me back, because that means I'm still active, still out here. The day you don't want to have me back, then I know, okay, I'm slowing up on these streets, need to, pick up the pace. But
man. But I mean, it's crazy, like, even to think now where you're going to be in episode, what's that, 60?
Episode 60, yo. You can only see, but maybe by then, who knows where you'll be by then as well. Who knows, you know what I mean?
It's crazy, because the scene's growing so much, like.
Definitely, man.
Like, even tonight, you got, well, this won't be up tonight, obviously, but like Y-Axis and Kojak playing the same night. Both like sold out shows. Two like completely different things, like, you know.
It's Y-Axis show sold out as well.
I think it's just about.
That's why I couldn't come. I tried snatching my tickets. Nah, man. You know, it gets. I hope he has a great one.
Like, I'm really looking forward to it, because I haven't actually been able to catch him live yet.
Amazing artist. I saw him live. I think I just got a little snip of him at Knockin' Stockin'. Really eccentric performer. I love his sound. Really eccentric sound. Like I love the guy.
Yeah. And like talking about the support slots as well, because I presume, you know, like festival seasons coming up and stuff like that. Do you find like the crowds at the festivals much the same as a support act, or are they kind of more maybe fucking with you even a bit more?
It depends, you know. It depends, because there's different crowds for even different support shows as well. Like different, even on the same tour, like the Nelly tour, the crowd in Limerick and Galway were most similar, and then the crowd in Dublin were completely different. So it's kind of really, I wonder like
how much hip hop they're getting down there though too, you
in Limerick and Galway. That's the thing. But they were up for it, man. Shout out to the people in Limerick. They really showed me love, and Galway as well really showed me love. Dublin, obviously I'm from Dublin, so it is what it is. I know what to expect there.
You do see like these little things popping up, like Anomaly down like Waterford, and like they had like big shows down there, which is like, it's crazy just to see it pop up in these like random little spots. Like it's just as the scene grows a bit.
Trust, man. Oh, on that note, Cork on the 2nd of March, Saturday, 2nd of March. Yo, pencil the day. Outsiders Festival. Crazy. It's my guys right there, man. Those are my guys. Outsiders.
What kind of like music do they make of it?
Oh, they make hip hop, like real trip outside of YP. I don't know, man. He makes a lot of different outside of
wait, is what's his name? C High part of them, or is he kind of friends with them? No.
Is he from Cork?
I don't know actually.
The Cork, you see the Cork music scene. Yeah, they're doing their thing as well. Like they're different. Like we don't really talk about them much here, but they're doing their thing over there. Like all them, like so. Can't wait to go down and be mad in Cypress Avenue as well, so it'll be sick. Can't wait for that.
Man, you got a lot of shows, because like we were talking before, like I'd say it does get tiring, and obviously like how you're balancing it with everything.
It does get tiring, man. After the but before on that note, before I get into that, 28th of February in Belfast, double headline with Kneecap, the Empire. 28th of February.
Kneecap tear shit up too.
Yeah, Kneecap are on their thing, man. Sold out the whole tour now. Coming up to this one as well. Shout out to them for having me on the
I seen, did they play, was that a Dublin show they played?
Workman's.
Man,
sold
like,
out.
that place was hopping.
Sold out, like selling out everywhere. Sold out Limerick, sold out Galway, so doing their thing. Shout out to them for real. I was about to say because I noticed you were looking at me. I was like, okay, fair. Well, not like you haven't been looking at me the whole time, but what I'm saying is it does get tiring, man, because especially if you have a run of support shows. I think it was in this before Other Voices, after the Nelly show, and then there were 5 shows before I did Other Voices, which was amazing, were support shows, and I was really just like I was drained of being a support act. And I was saying to my guys, like, yo, like I was my personal manager, I was like, yo, man, stuff is getting tiring. It was just like I was almost not even wanting to perform. Yeah,
because even the traveling and like, you know what I mean? Just
it was crazy, like, and that tour was kind of weird. I was the one driving myself, like we perform and I'd drive back and I'd be knackered, and then everyone would be sleeping in the car and I'll be there like, yo, I just performed and you guys are here sleeping. But yeah, it does get tiring. It's great. It's refreshing as well. Obviously, last night was my first show since Other Voices in December. Yeah. So I was,
hyped for it again.
Hyped for that one
because you need that break, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Like that's something I talked about with Jafaris, is like just when you're so busy, like that Christmas break is almost crucial, just to like reset everything, and then you can have that New Year date to be like, all right, going forward. Yeah. Doing this, and this.
And it's good also just for your creative process, because obviously when you're out and performing, you don't really have as much time to dedicate to studio work or writing and stuff like that. So it's great to find a balance. And, just take a break sometimes.
And in terms of for like the Me and Me Too EP, did you take any like did you change at all? Like did you learn kind of anything from Bulletproof that you changed writing process wise for?
Definitely.
Was it much the same?
Definitely different. Like even from Bulletproof to the songs I wrote for it, obviously unreleased, but we say even the ones released, like Medusa. Yeah. From Bulletproof to Medusa, was completely different. I always tried my writing process is I don't have one.
Yeah.
You know, it just comes about how it comes about. But I think what changed mainly was in the attitude. From Bulletproof to Me and Me Too was obviously I was a lot more confident, a lot more confident in myself, and like the EP exudes a lot more confidence than the Bulletproof EP. Not that I wasn't confident at that time, it just I was more speaking as a commentator, rather than
personally.
Personally.
I was about to say, I think like your storytelling and your like confidence to go, no, I'm gonna rap about.
That's something that was important to me, and that's just me growing as a person, not even just as an artist. I was a lot more confident in myself, and courageous to speak about myself in my own music. Like, yo, this is how I'm feeling. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to feel no pressure about what I should talk about, or hearing people saying I'm this type of way, and then having to try and ascribe to their description of me. Fuck that. I was like, nah, I'm gonna like this is what I'm not. That wasn't what I was. But it's not always how I am. So it's not always what I'm gonna be doing. I'm not always gonna be talking about something political. Sometimes I want to just tell you how much better than you I am. Sometimes I want to talk about my girl. Sometimes I want to talk about different things. So I was like, yo, Me and Me Too is like, yo, this is me, this is me, this is me, this is me. There was Me Too. So there's 5 different tracks, and each of those tracks represented a different side of my personality, and that's what I was trying to like get across. Like every track there is a different me. Coming with a different approach, different attitude, different level of confidence. Like, for instance, True Colors, what we were trying to do with that one, shout out to Chris, man, that's executive producer.
Obviously,
that's the
GOAT.
Chris the best producer in the world. Quote me now to the day I die. Yo, anyone doesn't like it, fight me, because that's what I'm saying. Chris, greatest producer of all time. Yo, listen, I respect all the other producers.
I feel like I'm in a Sway interview right now.
Yo, I respect. Listen, I'm a respectful guy. I acknowledge talent, but what I've seen this guy do, I've seen him do some madness in front of my eyes. Magic. He's a wizard. He's unfuckwittable, untouchable. If you don't believe me, listen. You will listen, and you will believe me. The reason I'll tell you now is because if Chris Kabs was doing what he was doing for. Like doing what he's doing for me for an artist in the States who is huge, but everyone would have the same opinion. Like, yo, I rate all those guys, rate everyone. Yo, take Keith, yo, Metro Boomin, yo,
did you actually
rate everyone, yo, cool.
That guy from Complex, did you see that video of him? It's like Take Keith teaching him how to make beats.
No, I actually didn't see that.
It's like a Complex show, and it's like this guy, and he like tries out different jobs. So it's like Post Malone's jeweler like teaches them how to like ice out shit and stuff. But one of them is like Take Keith making a beat, and he's still in college. Like, so he's made like #1 hit songs, and he's like still in college.
Take Keith in college.
Literally, like,
fair play to him. I respect that.
Like somewhere in Atlanta, like he's just chilling. Like,
that's amazing. That's amazing. Chris Kabs been doing this since he was 15 too.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. But I respect it. But what I'm saying is, I stand firm in my beliefs. Like, firm. People don't like me for saying it, because they say, oh yeah, you hype this guy too much, People get vexed at me for not working with other producers. But it's like, if I have an idea, this is how I look at it, right? If I have an idea in my head, Chris knows me so well
that he's got it.
He can like actualize it to at least 70%. Whereas if I were to bring that to someone else, like I have done, they'd get around 20-30%. I'm like, man, nah, I know Chris is gonna do this a lot closer. Obviously, I can't produce myself. I can produce myself. That's the only way I'd be able to get 100% out how it is in my head. But yo, for now, Chris Kabs.
Yeah, man, he kills it. Honestly,
Chris Kabs, man, that's my guy. I know he's smiling watching this.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I saying? So what we're trying to do,
we're just talking about Chris for the rest of the episode.
Honestly, just talk about Chris. I have done it before. But yo, for True Colors, for instance, right, that track, I wanted Chris to make the instrumental and make the track very lively. But if you listen to what's being said in the track, even though the flow is lively, I'm not coming across as pensive or reflective in any way. like my flow is still boppy. It's still like you're still bouncing the track. The bass is coming in, triple bass, triple kick. Everything's coming in at once. So you're not even paying attention to what's being said. You're listening to the flow, but you're not paying attention to what's being said. But that's the point, because the track is meant to be, or the verse is meant to be of me showing my level, like a level of vulnerability. Yeah. Where it's like I'm not always this confident. Like where I start the song off by saying, all of you see I'm talented before I do. Yeah. You know? But then I see everything else. Yeah. Like, I see all my flaws. Yeah. I see everything wrong with me. But then everyone else is like, oh, you're so talented. Oh, you're this, you're that. But then there's sometimes where I'm like, yo, man, maybe they're just saying this because they don't really know what I say. They don't really know me like I do. So that's why they think I'm this, you know, this level. But then they don't actually know, like, how, like, what I, like, how I battle with myself. And so it's like, and it follows in that vein where it's like sometimes I'm really not confident. Sometimes when I hit writer's block, and like I'm in writer's block more times than I'm not. When I hit writer's block, and it's a very draining experience when you're doubting yourself, questioning your own ability, and I'm really hard on myself. And it's not like I even try to. It's like a voice in my head that's just being really hard on me. And it's my voice just saying, man. Or like if I haven't written like 2 hours, I'd be like, man, you haven't even written in 2 hours. Maybe you've forgotten how to write. Maybe you don't know how to make music no more. That's how it happens in my head, even as we speak.
Can you not go 2 hours without writing a bar?
Nah, man, I have to.
No way.
Something, even if it's a line or anything. It's not always. I'm not always writing full songs, but sometimes it's a line, any idea. My brain is always ticking. I always want my brain to be ticking.
Little punchline or something. Like,
everything and whatever it is, as long as it's documented, and then it will become something else later, or it'll be part of something else. But yeah, so that's me showing you how like vulnerable I am, but over a beat that masks that vulnerability, which is how I am in real life. When I'm not feeling confident in myself, you never know. No one will ever know because I mask it so well. And I'll be real lively and funny and cracking jokes and all that stuff. Or I'm like, oh yeah, bless, bro, I appreciate that. Oh, you like that song? Oh thank you, man. Oh, bars. I'm like, yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you called that one. You never know that in my head I'm like, oh man, you're actually trash, man. Like, yo.
Man, that's crazy, because I remember even after we did that episode, I bumped into you at Longitude, and there was like a little crowd around you, like you're saying, like probably like saying all that shit. It's funny, like when you're saying it now, it's like putting it in that moment.
Yo, it's that sort of thing. Or sometimes I'll be about to perform and I'll be thinking, man, what if I only got a
promise it ain't a bomb.
Yo, I swear. I hope not. Yo, please.
What I was gonna say actually as well, just like in terms of that track is sick as well, is like when you're talking about putting your vulnerabilities over a track that's like like glossy and fun and everything. It's like the typical thing of like people like masking their true colors too, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why the song is what it is. And it's also about, that was just the first part of the verse, and then it also goes into me talking about people who have, who can present themselves to you a certain type of way, and then eventually they show their true colors. And it kind of carries on in the chorus then. And then the second verse is like people who be like when they want something from you, they be so nice to you, like, yo, this is this. And then when you're not giving them what they think is enough for them, then they start showing their true colors and start treating you a type of way, and start being, switching up their energy. And that happens a lot of time. And then it also goes to me goes on to me being petty, where it's like, yo, when there's like, for instance, this is real life. Like,
that's good that you can acknowledge that too.
This is real life. And then there's like, even down to little things like girls, for instance, right? Some girls who before, okay, I'll give you an example, because I don't want to bait anyone. I don't want to make it sound mad general, because then whatever. But I'll give you a little example, right? Last year, before Longitude, there was this girl. This is not important, but anyway, I don't want to give her any sort of
clout.
Not even clout, just elevated importance. Let's not elevate the situation beyond its worth. But I'm just trying to prove it, like make a point. So it's like just airing me for time. Like I was, at the time I thought I was pretty charming. I think, what I mean, I'm not like this is what I've been told. Anyway, no, I'm joking. But airing me for time, and then the Longitude lineup gets announced, and then boom, DM. Hey, sorry, performing a long joke. No, I put it up my story. Hey, congrats, I'm so proud of you. I always need when I shit you not.
Can I get a ticket?
When do you want to meet? No. When do you want to meet up again? Sorry, I've been off my phone. I've been mad busy for the past week, but we can meet up next week if you want. I'm free Wednesday, Thursday. I was like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm not free, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm busy. Then that's just like, you know what I mean? That's showing your true colors in a different way. Yeah. So that's what, like, that track is just an example, a lot of different things. Just a little thing like that, but it's like mad people are like mad guys as well who probably wouldn't root for you at all or wouldn't share your stuff, wouldn't do anything. And then that happened long term. I'm just gonna stick to this long term thing because that was a real eye opener. Yeah, for all of a sudden it's like, oh, yo, bro, I've always believed in you. They share the story like, oh, this guy, I'm so proud of this guy. I remember back in the day when we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Guy, we never played Yu-Gi-Oh. I even spoke about that in Yellow Summer. Like, we never played Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh myself. Like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh like one time in my life. Do you know what I mean? What are you talking about? When did we play Yu-Gi-Oh? First of all, I only moved here like 6 years ago. I was well past the age of playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll tell you that. Oh, what do you mean? No offense to anyone who's playing Yu-Gi-Oh today.
Yeah, I might play a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh from time to time.
Yeah, listen, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
I love how all of that
I'm an anime supporter.
Eventually,
I'm an anime supporter.
Yeah? What anime are you watching?
No, I don't watch, but I support. Like, I used to watch, like, Naruto and... Naruto. I used to watch that, but I support anime and the art of it because it's, like... Yeah, my brother's always telling me about One Piece, and I just think it's real crazy how...
There's like 1,000 episodes, like,
it's
whatever.
Like ridiculous, but it's the genius is there. So I support. Yeah, support. Yeah,
man, I've been watching Naruto for like 4 years or something.
To this day.
Yeah,
I swear.
Like it because there's like
I stopped
like 8
somewhere
or 900 episodes or something or whatever. Yeah, because you know when it goes into like shipping and I always watch like 100 episodes or something, and then you always kind of get like a bit fed up of it, and you come back to it like a year later.
I stopped after the whole Lord Pain thing.
Oh man, Pain's the best though.
Yeah, he was the sickest villain, like, and he actually just gets you shook every time. You're always like, oh damn man, Sasuke is never gonna. But anyway,
can't believe we started talking about anime. Like.
Yo, listen, this is what it is, man.
But what else are you kind of what are you into at the moment? Like anything you watched like on Netflix or something?
Do you know what? Moment? The only time I kind of watch Netflix with my girlfriend, to be honest.
So you're watching like a lot of like just kind of.
She loves like
stuff.
Documentaries, and she likes educating herself about things. She likes murder documentaries. Yeah, I don't know if
they're
that's
the best
scary.
Though.
Okay, it's normal, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, she likes all that stuff. So yeah, it's quite entertaining as well.
Did you watch the Ted Bundy?
No, I actually didn't. The last one I watched was
a good one. The Versace one. Is that good? Because I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's actually sick. I won't lie.
Is it good?
Sick.
Yeah, get other nods in the room.
Yeah, trust. Sick.
What's the other one as well? Have you seen Evil Genius?
Mm-mm.
That one's good too.
I
think that one's a bit... Is that shorter than the Ted Bundy one? Possibly?
Yeah, it's longer.
Might be longer. But that one's like they like made someone do like a bank robbery basically. And it's like super like just messed up how they do it. Like
crazy.
Yeah.
Was that a documentary?
Yeah. It's like another Netflix one. It's like 4 episodes or something.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
I've ever just becoming like an advertisement.
Nah, definitely will watch that. But
this podcast brought to you by
you know. Yo, but what you call it? Like I was gonna say something there. Yeah, I'm obsessed with like superhero stuff.
Really? Yeah, like Marvel Buzz and
yeah. I watch every single Marvel.
Isn't like the last one coming out or something? I never got into it.
Like the last movie.
Yeah.
Or I was talking about the series, but yeah.
Okay.
I think so, but I hope not though. Yeah. Come on, man.
They'll definitely like.
They'll definitely find a way.
It'll be like business, that story or whatever.
It's business, man. Shout out to Stan Lee, man.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like, how's kind of like the rest of your year looking? Are we gonna get another project? Are we another single?
Not another project till next year, but
yeah.
Well, I don't know, but definitely more singles.
Yeah.
Have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. A lot of ground to break. A lot of man. Chris and I just been doing greatness.
Yeah. Cooking,
trust, and working on my album in the meantime as well.
So is the next one gonna be the album?
The next release would probably be the album.
Yeah.
Depending on whatever happens.
That makes sense then. Taking your time.
Yeah. But it's early days still. Might change my mind. Who knows? But definitely singles.
Yeah. And speaking of singles, actually, wanted to wrap up with how was the whole process for like Oh Lord? Because like that just like blew up. like, did you reach out to Iron Unknown, or like, did you have the song first, and like, how did everything come about?
Nah. So what happened was, he must have found me on his Spotify playlist or something. I think Nothing Hurt Me was Nothing Hurt Me on, I think, Chillmatic, or one of alternative hip hop.
Yeah.
And then he actually reached out to me on Instagram. So first he followed me on Instagram, and then I saw it. I was like, all right, I won't think too much of it. You know, these things happen. And then he messaged me, and I saw a DM. He was like, yo, I rate your intellect, bro. We should do a track, da. Listen to my EP. I was like, yo, already listen. Because I actually listened to Iron. That's like one of my favorite artists. Yeah. Way before this. Like, I've been following him, like, his journey and stuff. That's sick. So when it was time for us to do a track, because he was like, yeah, send me over anything you have, and I'll do the same. And not like at that point, you know, we got talking, and I already know what kind of artist he is, and he's probably only heard Nothing Hurt Me, whatever. Yeah. So I want to show him, like, it's a, you know, there's levels, like, there's diverse. You know what I mean? I'm very diverse. So that night, then I wrote Oh Lord.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote Oh Lord. I actually wrote a whole track just in case. Like, I filled all verses just in case he didn't jump on it. Yeah. But then he decided to go ahead with it. Sweet. So I was like, sweet. So he obviously sent over his vocal, and we've just been really close since then.
That's sick.
That's bro, man. Shout out to Aaron one time. Yeah, that's
and
bro.
Then you said, like, you're over and back between London anyway, so
yeah,
it's a good fit. Like,
get to see him up and down. Yeah, we have some more tracks coming.
Oh,
more for your head.
Damn.
Nah. That's my guy, man. It's love still.
That's sweet, man. Yeah, I mean, is there anything else you want to shout out? Just say those dates again, I suppose, actually.
Oh, yeah. 28th of February, this Thursday, Belfast. I don't know if it'll be out by then.
Wait, this Thursday? Nah.
Probably not, no. Well, if it's not,
I'll put it up on Instagram.
I hope you were there.
Yeah. Hope you had a good time.
I hope you had a good time.
Know your life.
Yeah, and traveled 3 hours to Belfast just to see me. Honestly. Yo, and Saturday, the 2nd of March, probably be out by then.
Yeah, be out by then.
Yeah, outside this festival. Grab your tickets if you're down in Cork. I'm not saying get a bus or a train down just to see my head. No. But if you're in Cork, by all means buy a ticket. 110% recommend. If you're not in Cork, I'm not saying take a bus down. I'm just saying if you'd like to, it'll be good for everyone involved, you know. But like, hey, and then the game dates.
Give them the bus timetable.
Yo, listen, bus area, we got bus area, we got Dudley Coach, whatever you need, it's out there. But then the game dates, the 5th in Belfast, so back to Belfast, and the Ulster Hall. Looking forward to that. And then I'm not sure what's in between, but then I know the Dublin one, 7th of March. There's no breaks in between. I think Limerick on the 6th. Yeah. So if you're in Limerick always show me love. Shout out to Limerick people. If there's still tickets available for that, snatch them up. Then Dublin on the 7th, there's still tickets available for that one. It's the Helix. It's a big venue, venue to fill. So get down to that one. Like, get your tickets. Very people tell me the tickets are sold out. They're not sold out. This is fake news. Get your tickets, man. Get your tickets. And then we're ending then in Galway, Monrose. Yeah, so get your tickets down there as well. So until then, keep in touch. Follow the socials. Everything's on there. Me and me too. Stream on Spotify. Stream everything. Yo, I got nominated for some of the awards actually.
Oh, the Hot Press one. Yeah.
Imro, yeah. So
is that live performance or is that artist?
Nah, best rap hip hop. That's literally what it says.
Best rap hip hop.
Best rap hip hop. Yeah, whatever. Fair enough. Hey, but yeah, vote for me on that. Yeah. I mean, if you want to, like, vote for whoever you feel deserves it. You know,
there's a lot of heat in that category. Like,
yeah, there is heat, but at the end of the day,
we know who's best.
I'm not saying nothing. Actually, fuck that. Yeah, we know who's the best, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Listen,
it is what it is. Like, nah, because I think I'm always too humble. That's the problem. You know, the thing is, I'm a humble guy. Yeah. But you know, if I didn't think I'm the best, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? So it's not even a matter of humility and, you know, arrogance. It's a matter of, I don't want to say confidence because it sounds like a platitude. Listen, no one is touching me. I say this hand on my heart. Hand on my heart. Like, no, listen, nah, this is serious because this is something I vent. Like, I always vent in private, but this is a public platform, so I want to vent in public. You know what I mean? I want more people to hear this at once. no one is touching me. Lyrically, bar for bar, no one is touching me. Like, it's one of those things, yeah. Guy, we know, I know, they know, you know, everyone knows. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, we have great song makers.
Yeah.
We have great, amazing song makers. We have amazing, like, people with amazing flows. People with sick voices. Like, so their flow sounds really nice. Like, but lyrically, let's separate the wolves from the sheep, man. let's separate the goats from the wolves also. So some of you are wolves, but some of us are goats. And I don't mean that, I just mean metaphorically. So don't start talking about, oh yeah, but a wolf is more dangerous than a goat. It's not about that. Listen, we know where it's at. At the end of the day, I'm going to stop blowing my horn, but I mean, you're entitled to feel like you're the best too. Like, do you know what I mean? Do your thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
yeah,
I know what I know. My name is my name. Shout out to Pusha T. But yeah,
I always thought that was Tyler. Is that where that comes from?
I initially found it from Pusha T.
Okay.
But then Tyler too. Oh, it was Tyler. My name is my name.
Isn't it?
I think it's
in the Sway one.
It's the Sway one, Tyler.
Yeah.
And I think Breakfast Club Pusha T.
Okay. Maybe I wonder.
Tyler.
Yeah.
I may be doing fake news. Oh, listen. Whatever.
Who knows?
My name
Research.
is my name. Shout out to Tyler and Pusha T. Listen, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's all love. Like, I support Irish music. That's something. Like, I want to do something great for this country, because I was given an opportunity here, and it's where I'm from. So it's my home. So I want to give back. I want to be in a position to give back on a large scale, but I'm also giving back as I go. So it's important for me to turn this into a hotspot, and that's my mission. That's my goal, as well as my own personal selfish goals of
obviously
becoming the greatest, of being recognized as the greatest of all time. That's just is what it is. I'm gonna make that happen also. Nah, cause seriously, cause sometimes people think, oh yeah, he's too nice to say some certain things. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I know what I know. That's
what we were talking about the last time too. We were like, why would you beef with anyone when you're gonna see them on the Lewis?
Yeah, like I'm not trying. This is not a beef thing.
Yeah.
If you feel like if you feel weird, like you can touch me lyrically, good on you. Get on the track, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get on the track together. I don't want it to sound like Tory Lanez, because no. People will be like, oh yeah, he's just trying to be Tory Lanez. Nah. Don't get on the track then. Do your own track. I'll stay in your lane, I'll stay in my lane. At the end of the day, as long as people aren't calling the wrong people lyricists, just because someone can have a nice flow and string a few words together, don't make you a lyricist, man. Yeah. Like, I've studied hip hop, I've studied rap. This is what I live and breathe. So I know where it's really at. I know where it's really at. So yeah, man. Lyricists, I don't see none. But hey, we have good rappers though. Yeah. Good rappers. Nice flows.
Good producers.
We have good producers, and then we have goats. Listen,
who's a goat?
Chris Kabs. Me and Chris Kabs. Listen, I'm not even gonna say any much more, because I love everyone. You know, it's all love at the end of the day. I'm rooting for everyone. I'm hoping everyone achieves great things, not just for themselves, but also for Ireland and for the music scene here. And I hope no one loses sight of that and loses sight of the bigger picture. Like, it's okay, all these little things, these little tirades, a bit out of character for me. So I'm not, like, I need to end on a positive note for everyone else. So shout out everyone. Yeah. Like,
what's like I don't know, who's like actually, what's some advice you'd give to like some of these, like, you know, people coming up now, maybe just starting out and stuff like that? Like, anything you've learned and like,
oh, definitely,
after putting out 2 projects that you wish you knew at the start?
Yeah, man, don't be too desperate. Don't be too desperate. Be patient. Like, you be patiently persistent, but not persistently patient. I learned that in the book Real Artists Don't Starve, and that really stuck to me. Everyone has their time. Don't watch the next man's hustle. I know it's easier said than done, but don't watch the next person and be like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, and I'm not doing da. Everyone has their time. Yeah. Everyone has their time. Everyone has their own trajectory. They're doing their thing now. Cool. Might not be like, it's not one size fits all kind of thing. It's not, you know, it's not an if the shoe fits wear kind of situation. Sometimes everyone has different sizes of feet. Be like, do your thing. Rock your Margielas, let them rock their Jimmy Choos. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's it. Just
I like that.
Be patient. Yeah. And work at it.
Thanks so much for coming on.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Man. Appreciate you, bro.
Continued success.
Thank you, man.
You too.
You too.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.